So, hey guys. So, we're finally doing our little Q&A. The questions that you guys have asked us, we're finally answering. So, I hope you guys are tuned in and ready. Grab your popcorn, your tequila, and, let's get into the stuff. Okay. We're just jumping right in. First question. Someone asked, how long should it last?
Intimacy?
Yes.
To me, 20 minutes is a quickie.
You always think. I don't think you know what a quickie is. A quickie should be like 3 to 5. That's what I said. You don't know what a quickie is.
If it's 3 to 5, we shouldn't even be doing it.
Exactly.
To me, if it's got to be at least 30 minutes. At least.
I think if we're putting a timer on the action itself, like 45 minutes.
Okay. I like 45 minutes.
But realistically, I think maybe it should be like an all day thing. Why I say that is it should start with you guys talking, flirting.
You're talking about the lead up.
The lead up, because all of that is foreplay. So it's all that is engaging till you get into the act.
Okay.
So it's you done led me to all of this. So it's and then the action takes longer because you didn't.
I think that's counterproductive for you. Because you don't go no 45 minutes after a building.
I know, because I'd be too excited and then
I'm gonna get a good 15 out of it.
Not 15, maybe 20. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. I maybe 20, but
20,
but I just feel I feel when you start putting a timer in your head about how long something's supposed to last, you lose the point of it.
Right, I give you that.
But to be fair, nobody wants to be laying there for an hour.
I don't want to be laying there for an hour if it ain't hitting.
Yeah,
that. Now he's like, yo, what are we doing?
Get into the rounds, but
sure.
I think 45 minutes is fair.
45 minutes.
It's fair for everybody to get their rocks off. 45 minutes is fair.
I'm gonna keep going as long as you going.
And I'm gonna keep going as long as she goes.
Yeah, that's the real conversation.
Okay, jumping into the next question. If it's rated, does size matter?
That's for you to answer. I ain't gonna do that.
You can answer that when it comes to body.
Okay, well, I'll go first.
Okay, does size matter? I think size matters in a sense of what you're used to. If I'm used to a certain type, then to me, that's what I'm used to. That's what's going to pleasure me.
You're not trying to go lower.
Yes. The next thing is, if you have bigger and don't know how to use it, it doesn't matter how big it is.
I've been hearing that a lot lately. Girls what's the point?
If you have bigger, you don't know what to do with it, fine. If you have something smaller and don't know what to do with it, you're still at a loss.
At the end of the day, the moral is learn how to use your gun.
Yes, learn how to use your tools, because
if you can't shoot a gun, you shouldn't.
Listen, can't nobody tell you how to use your stuff but you, so learn how to use it. And rushing into it just because you got a big gun doesn't mean that you're achieving what needs to be achieved.
Okay, my turn.
And I'm gonna say this tidbit, ladies, stop lying. If it ain't fun, say it ain't fun.
So you stand on that then?
Yes.
Because you haven't stood on that a few times.
Just different. If it ain't fun, say it ain't fun. So just stand on business, please. I'm talking about your personal lives, just stand on that. I don't got that problem.
I had a strict, if she didn't have a big ass, I didn't want it rule. But I've kind of changed my opinion a little bit. You still gotta have some kind of ass on you.
I mean, what you like is what you like,
what you like,
right? But the act of because I know sometimes this could be like, feel like, okay, what am I doing? I'm kind of where the wall's at. So, okay. So cool. Next question. Somebody asked, how often should you get off? Like on your own, like solo?
Oh, like solo play?
Yeah.
I don't at all, so I can't answer that. I don't. Honestly, if I do it, it's usually directly after a shoot, just to get the real shit out. But in general, I don't do that. I don't.
I feel like, I don't know, once a month maybe. I feel like if you don't have access to doing that, then a healthy amount is like maybe once or twice a week.
Stop the cap. You don't do it once a month.
I used to do it a lot.
Okay.
I used to do it a lot. Like I used to do it a lot. But now that I've like gotten into this and us and everything, it's like I don't feel the need to. I like the anticipation and the waiting game because the build up, the sensitivity, like
for sure. The real thing is better than doing solo.
Because it's 100%. Like it's quick and it's like 2 minutes and then you're done.
And that end feeling it doesn't compare to the.
And I feel like that also could create a false like expectation in your head of what's supposed to like feel like oh, it's supposed to be that quick, and in reality it's not that quick when you're interacting with people.
It can affect you in bed because your body is going to just react a certain way, and now you're not lasting longer in bed anymore because you just can't hold it anymore.
Yeah, so I feel like once or twice a week, but like don't get too attached to the feeling of like quick, because then you expect somebody to make you in that same time frame, and then either you just too fast or not at all, and they feel like they don't know what they're doing. And
I say guys do it at least only about once a month, maybe twice a month.
Yeah, like I know people be asking how you keep like,
oh,
how come he's always has so much like, because he don't.
I don't.
He don't. He don't. So don't. If you want a lot of like soldiers, just don't.
Just hold it.
Just hold it. Save it. Are toys a plus or a minus to you?
Toys are a plus. They are not your enemies. Guys, you gotta put your ego aside. They are not your enemy. You want to make her come back tomorrow? You better show her you know how to work with toys.
I feel like with women, we should stop like feeling like that too. Like I feel like women feel like replaced with toys too.
I never thought of that.
Because they'll be like, oh, like, you know, like
you don't need me.
Yeah. But I'm starting to like see it as like, I want to see like how like you react and how that gets you up. Like I want to see it. So I'm like, I don't feel like people should see it as a negative. It's always an enhancement. It's always a fun thing to watch your partner enjoy themselves and see what they like, and you might learn something else, like something that you didn't know that they like, and now you know, and you can add that to.
This goes for everyone. Once you put your ego aside, the sex gets better. Your sex life gets better in general.
And just stop being sensitive. It's a toy.
Yeah.
It's not a whole person coming in and stealing your.
Right.
Even though I saw something about.
There's a disrespectful way to do it. Like if you just finish going with your partner and then you just say, as soon as they leave, you crack out the toy. It's like, well, damn.
I feel like if you're not, let's say, if you still got the go, because I know sometimes you come, and I'm like, I still want to go because you
right.
like that turns me.
But at least do that while I'm there. Don't wait till I leave.
And I'm so I always say, babe, I will like I will go again, like you know, like let me.
That I can do it.
Like.
But if I walk out the door and I hear, it's like, yo.
Like, what are you doing?
Right.
Like, why did you just say to me,
crazy.
hey,
right.
the needs were not met. Let me help me out a little bit.
That shit is crazy.
Okay, next question. I think this is for you. What songs do you like to do it to? I think people like that you're always like putting like playlists, putting songs on your like trailers and stuff. So what's your favorite like song?
I'm very R&B heavy. Super. I'm Joe. Just anything that's super smooth, moody. I'm gonna throw that shit up, and I'm gonna break something down. What about you?
Be honest with you, I don't be paying attention to what's. I don't be paying attention to what songs
If I
playing.
play Donnell Jones and we in bed, you're gonna remember that night.
I don't like. I hear it, but you know what I like though, like rain sounds,
Okay.
or like that fire crackling, fireplace type
What's it called?
sound.
What's it called? That noise, white noise, something
Yes,
like that. Okay.
I like that
Okay.
because it like I
Yeah,
use that to go to sleep too because it makes my mind feel like quiet.
I think thunderstorms. Yeah.
I like that.
That's
I
hard.
like
Yeah,
that. I like
so
that. Like
Thunderstorms, let's get it.
that. And the rainy weather just always makes me
Yeah.
feel like I want to toot my little.
It's a sexy vibe.
I want to toot my little booty up.
But yeah,
Okay, somebody asked, what age should you stop having intercourse? I don't know yet. I ain't reached there yet.
I said when I turn 60, I don't want to be touched, and I don't want to touch nothing else.
Excuse me.
I
But how you know 60 is old?
I think that's gross territory,
You don't know that yet.
bro.
You don't know that yet. I think
I
some
think-
60-year-old watching this is
I
going
think
to feel
that's
offended.
gross. Listen, I'm gonna be right there with you. I don't think we should be doing it.
I don't agree with that. I don't know yet. If I can't lift my head, then maybe.
I go to the emergency room from sex. It's like, you gotta pack it up, bro. It's over, dude. It's over.
I feel like maybe 75.
You nasty.
I feel like maybe 75 because I'm like 60. I know people who are 60 that don't look like they 60.
I just think like the private parts start to look different at that age.
Who gives a hell?
It has to be. It has to be my wife then. Like I have to, because you know when you with somebody all the time, you don't really see the changes anymore. So like, okay,
That's home.
yeah, you know, that's
Like
home.
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you gonna give me my
I'm not gonna walk to another person's home at 60. It's like, oh,
like, excuse me.
yeah,
What's that?
what is going
What's your favorite position?
on? Missionary. You know,
Me too.
I think missionary. I was thinking about that the other night. So like, yo, doggy style it ain't really all that for me.
People used to say, "Oh, it's doggy style if she not cute,
That's bullshit.
and missionary she is." But I feel like it's doggy style if it's not personal,
I think it's doggy style.
and missionary if it is.
Yeah, I'll give you that. And I think doggy style, if you're just trying to get a nut off.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if both parties just trying to,
Just get straight to it.
yeah, like it's no
Get it out.
feelings involved. You just quick little rundown.
But missionary, I want you to look me in my face.
Yeah, like I wanna see what's going. I wanna see how you feeling. I wanna see you enjoy that.
I don't know why that position is hated on so much.
I don't know. I feel like people are hating on the fact that you gotta connect with a person.
Right.
You can tell if somebody. You can tell if they're not into it, and I feel like that's the part people don't
Yeah.
want. They don't want to admit, like,
Right.
oh, he not into it right now. So
She not feeling this. Now you feeling insecure. Right.
so it's like you don't want to know if your partner's not
But you
enjoying
should know if
themselves.
somebody's into you though.
If you just want to get your rocks off, then missionary. Nobody's looking at nobody. You get your
doggy style.
and go lay down. Like just get in the back there, do your thing, and yeah. But I feel like missionary is the position where you're just like,
I think that's where all the best organisms happen.
and we try to make up and just like reconnect and yeah, that's where the babies get me.
And don't get it twisted. You can get nasty in missionary. You can get very nasty in missionary. Nasty. In missionary.
very, very
It's not
like
just an intimate
in your
position.
ear,
Yeah.
talking to like.
You can get. Just
I
straight
feel
to
like
it.
missionary is where sus space always happens
Yeah.
for me.
Okay.
Like always. Cause it's just like the pressure of you on top of me, the feeling of like just getting it. Like
Right,
just
right.
everything is just like
There's a lot going on.
yeah, like it's just give me like I get to see you, I get to see what you're doing, and it's like oh, okay, like everything is just all like senses, or I get to smell you,
Everything
I can
firing.
taste you,
Right.
I can feel you. So it's like your senses are all just being stimulated. I can hear you groaning and moaning in
shit
my
is
ear.
it.
Like that, I don't care about that shit. Is like
Keep it kind of PG.
sorry. I was getting excited. Sorry. Okay, next one. Morning or night?
I'd say night, but I'm kind of feeling the idea of morning. And I mean like early morning.
Listen,
It's gotta be like 5 a.m.
I'm gonna say no to morning for you only because he not touching you unless you can brush your teeth.
Yeah, you gotta brush
and
your
take a
teeth.
shower.
Listen, I'm down, but you gotta go, refresh.
I would say morning, fresh off the wake up.
No.
But you're
I'm not doing that. Don't go look at me. Like, I'm not gonna roll over and look at you. I'm gonna get up and go brush my teeth. I'm expecting you to do the same, and then we can
I
get
think
straight
when
to it.
people think morning, they're thinking like he's still in the bed, just woke up. Like,
Roll over and put your mouth on somebody is crazy. Go brush your mouth. Go clean your mouth.
I'm like,
man.
you're not doing fresh off the wake up. So
I
like,
think my favorite time at night is probably like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock to get to it.
I like random.
Random.
I don't like knowing. Like if we're planning, like I like just randomly like, hey, come here. Like,
Right.
like, I don't care if it's in the day, in the night. I don't like care. It's just like I've woken up to getting head from.
Listen. You see? You might as well stand on it now.
I've woken up to getting like, getting topped, and I'm just like, continue. It's like, yeah, like I like that, like not knowing what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I remember the first time that happened, I was like,
It throws you off.
it was amazing. Like I'm not gonna lie, like it was amazing. Like, who child, fellas, if you've never done that to your girl, try it. Try it. While she knocked out cold from fresh out of brunch, came home knocked out cold. Wake her up with a little bit of and I promise you, it's gonna get a little spicy in there. What are your specific kinks? I think we went over that, but
Yeah,
you
we
go.
went over that. I like to be bitten. I like to be scratched. I like my hair pulled. If I'm going down on a girl, I like my hair pulled. I think that's it.
I like being spanked. I like being blindfolded. I like being watched.
Oh yeah, I like being watched too. I'm a voyeur.
I like watching.
Yes.
I'm getting into being tied up. I just don't know how to stay still. So I need to learn that. Like, just relaxing, because your body's not used to being in that like restrictive.
Right.
But I like not being in control of the situation. Being at the mercy of, like, I like that.
I think I'm leaning more towards masochism, and not me giving out pain, but me kind of receiving it. I like receiving it while I'm giving. I like receiving pain while giving pleasure. I think that's dope.
I feel like that too, especially with like the candle. It's like a sting, but it's like,
Yeah.
I like that. I like candle. I like the hot wax stuff. I wanna definitely
I
get
think it's a
into.
dope trade. If I give you pleasure, you return me with pain. I think that's super hot.
Somebody asked, what age did you lose your virginity?
I was 14
Sir, you were a minor.
with a 16-year-old. It was all fair game.
I guess.
All fair game.
I was 19. I was legally.
I was right off the porch.
I was legal.
Everything I did was legal. The fuck?
Okay. Somebody asked, will I cosplay Velma again? I'm gonna do it just for you.
I think you should.
Just for you. I'm gonna do it just for you, because I can't see without my glasses anyways.
Yeah, but you shouldn't do the wig though. You should just do a black Velma.
Yes.
That'd be dope.
Oh, this is an interesting question. Something sexual you didn't think you would enjoy, but now you do.
That I didn't think I would enjoy. I don't know. I'm not as wild as you. Let's be real. I'm not. My things are very tame compared to what you like, but you won't voice. Just the pain shit. I don't know.
I would say BBG, because I didn't think like how I was always thought like, how is that possible? Like, how would it be like pleasurable and stuff? But after like experiencing it, I'm like, I like it. I like it.
I think more girls need to be honest with themselves and say they like that shit because they like that shit. And niggas need to stop being so insecure about it. It's not gay. Cut the bullshit. Unless you touching that guy, then you're gay. But if it's not gay.
I feel like just the feeling of two people like enjoying you is a turn on.
And, to be in the center of attention.
Yes.
I get that.
Someone asked, how did we meet and how did we decide to do content? Us meeting, Funny story.
She the slut.
He delivered my furniture. And wanted more than...
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm kidding.
Don't do that.
I'm kidding. He delivered my furniture and he looked cute. So we got to flirting. I gave him my number. He was trying to act like all like no, I'm chill. Like, he was so reserved. I thought he was like, no, he's not. He's not gonna do anything. He's not gonna call me. He's not gonna text. Cause he just was like, he was being so professional. Like, I just came here to work. Like, but
Tell him how you was in the house.
he walked in on me changing out the shower.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I think I was like in my towel.
He was in panties.
Whatever. He walked in on me, see my little booty, you know.
She knew I was coming. Like, they knew I was coming.
And, you know, we got to chatting. I gave him my number, but he didn't hit me up till like days later. And, you know, we went out, we talked. He came to my crib. We watched a movie. You know how Netflix and chill go.
Yeah.
He had me up against the window. And the rest was history.
Degenerates from day one.
And as far as how we started doing content, it started off as like a joke.
Right.
Like, hey, let's do this.
And then
it just like snowballed into what it is now, you know? Like, you know, we just thought like, you know, we just like recording each other, ourselves for us to watch. And then it was just like, okay, cool. Like,
it was already living wild. It was like, well, we might as well record the shit.
You know, like, so.
People liked it.
People liked it, so we just kept going. Ooh, okay. Okay, it says, whose idea was it to let other people join? I think it was both our ideas.
Yeah, we decided to expand a little bit. We explored other girls, and then, I mean, it took like 3 years before we brought guys in. So it was a mutual thing.
Yeah, like, we just felt like, you know, we needed to expand our brand. And so, yeah, it was just like, okay, let's try this. And if it works out, we continue. So it was a mutual understanding.
Right. Hold on, let me go hit the bottom.
Okay. Somebody said, what was our first video?
It was the one where you wore the mask.
Yeah, some stupid.
Some silly shit.
I don't even remember because we've made like so many.
Right.
But I know it wasn't nothing.
It wasn't nothing
crazy to be like excited about.
Yeah,
I just know that mask was dumb.
It
like
was.
After the fact and looking back on that, you were just like, who are you hiding?
Yeah,
who are you fooling?
You know who we are.
Like. Okay, someone asked, what made you decide to take content making serious? I think when we got the first check.
Yeah. So we could really make money off it. And then we decided to stick with it.
Because I don't think we knew that we would make money.
Yeah,
I think it was just like
a little side penny, like money, but now it's like, like the money rolling.
Yeah, like I don't think we thought that it would like be like it is now.
Yeah, like you getting noticed outside and whatnot.
Yeah, like so that was like definitely.
I think it was like 2021.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because 2020, we didn't really make much, if anything.
Yeah, like it was just like, okay. Do you like giving or receiving pleasure?
I'm a giver. Always been a giver. What about you?
I feel like I've always been a giver too.
I think you're a receiver.
Because I felt like that's all I was supposed to do. Because I never, until us, never really like enjoyed like what was like, oh, this is like.
Right.
So now I'm like, oh, this is how this is supposed to be, and
so
that's what that.
It all in now.
So now I'm like trying to take it all in, but I feel like the fact that I'm a sub is just naturally like on the receiving end.
Because everybody I talk to, like, yo, I say, yo, Kitty's a sub. Like, I can see that. I've always felt that about her. You're very subby.
Yeah, like I like, you know, I don't get me wrong. I feel like I can give, but I feel like it's in the realm of allowing you to do what you want.
Oh God, I get that.
So next question. Okay, someone said, what is the most important thing that your relationship has taught you to now? I think communication is important. Under everything that we've done, like, I feel like talking it out is important, because sometimes, like, you get confused, you have a misunderstanding, or just lines get skewed. Having a conversation is important. I feel like don't leave people with their thoughts.
That's dangerous.
Don't leave your partner with their thoughts, because
your mind is always gonna go to the worst scenario.
it's always gonna like pick out the worst thing possible and like explode it.
Yep.
So it's just like, even if it sounds like, oh my God, we spoke about this like 500 times, just still talk. Reassurance is important. Talking to your partner is important. Like,
How you making your partner feel safe is important in what they do.
And listening is important. Because somebody can talk to you, but if you're not listening, you're not receiving what they're saying.
Right.
So listening, talking, communication is very important.
Right.
And be willing to try new things.
For sure. Oh, definitely. I think this is content creation has made our relationship grow.
I feel like it's made me grow as a person. Like, I feel like I've been very like closed off and like shy and like
I think we both come out of our
insecure
shell.
of like certain things, and I feel like now that I'm like opening up, I don't feel like I'm where I should be, but I feel like I'm growing and like feeling comfortable in myself and willing to just be like, okay, I could try something, I can do this, and I feel like, okay, maybe it's gonna go bad. Like, you know, you're being more comfortable, being more open, and then seeing your partner enjoy certain things is like, okay, I want to try that with you. I want to do this with you. Like,
Right.
you know, like, what should we expect from y'all in the future? I saved that question for last. For me personally, you can expect me to be more out there. Like, I'm trying to be more like versatile, be with like do more content with different people, you know, step out of my comfort zone a lot more. So you can definitely expect that. I'm holding myself to it because I feel like I gotta get over the shy girl thing. Like, okay, it's like, come on, like, you're getting older and you need to get out of it.
Right.
What about you?
I'm branching out this year. Well, next year. This year was really my standout year, and I don't want to like repeat it. I want to double up on it. So I'm doing different series. I'm trying to level up the cinematic videos. I just want to be bigger than what I am right now. So I'm locking in on that.
I feel like every year I try to like take what I learned and just like try to maximize something else next year. Like this year, I feel like I learned myself, like what I'm comfortable with, what I like, what
You had some amazing singers this
willing
year.
to engage in, like just letting go on camera. And now I feel like next year is like show them like your growth.
I think you need to give yourself a little bit more credit, because like, you know, like this year I really popped off. I think you did too as well. Like, I was looking back at some of you had like some of the best scenes I shot this year. Like 4 of them like stand out to me.
I feel like compared to last year, and feeling like, you know, like, oh, you're like new and the baby weight and all of that stuff, and just trying to figure yourself out. Like, I feel like I said, like every year I feel like I've grown past that and being comfortable with myself, and you know, like, okay, figure out what you like, figure out how you look like nice and what looks nice on you, and figure out how just finding yourself.
Right.
And now that you've found yourself, next year is the opportunity to like
Put her out
there. So that's what I'm
like
gonna
that.
be doing next year, putting Kitty out there.
I like that.
So yep. And that's it for us today, guys. We will be seeing you soon. Tune in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know how you feel.
Yep.
We love you. Bye. Peace.
Bye.